I have took a test over in Indianapolis, Indiana, Indianapolis, and this was a census test 2010. I passed the test with a 75%, take 70 to pass. So they wouldn't transfer the test score to South Dakota where I moved back to after meeting my sister those 30 days in Arizona when I took the test. I was at a shelter for a small period of time, but this state never got the results and they couldn't just email it. Sounds ridiculous, but just like I said, people got that hate in their eyes but walk away with a heart full of envy. Why the whites don't help? They are not blind. We can't hit the lottery. I mean, rent is almost my check for some strange reason. When I was a young man, every skirt in the world wanted a piece. You get a little social security money, everyone runs. I know I'm more successful than this. As you can see on the cover, I've been wearing this light fluorescent yellow and green shirt. You should see how many times I made it to Hollywood in a day. Silly rabbits. Yeah, I played my role as a gigolo when I was a young man. I went so slow, I dug so deep I lost my shovel. Keep this a secret. Victoria had to help me climb out the hole. I am not a homosexual. I love women. My thing is, even if every woman turned her back on me, I still want some pussy and ass even more. Shut this book. What does it look like? I want as in a mate, my preference is women. That's where my heart is truly dedicated. And it knows that is wide open, brown nosing. I'm looking forward when I'm done with this book. She'll pop out the blue sky. She'll pop out the blue sky and say, "Hi, I just hope she ain't got no damn kids or her kids are old enough to be their own men and women. And I'm hoping for someone sassy plus cute and sexy with her finances together. She don't have to be rich, just do it. Do the right things with it as long as she can make her happy and she's happy with being around me because money isn't the key to a good relationship. Love is the answer. Don't believe the hype." The other part about money and women plus men, me, I'm different. I don't really give a fuck on saving or having big cash in my pockets because look at me. When the money gone, where's she going? So to me, I can care less because I'm looking for love, not for the love of money. I might as well rob the banks in America. Well, I'm not going to lie. I want to rob the banks, but in a legal way. That's the reason why I'm writing this book for the limit of humanity. USA will use illusion to cure world's problems. They are making it successful. Well, it looks like that way because I'm not playing the role. I'm acting as if I didn't know. That's what has happened to me or what I continue to go through in my life day by day. Is it okay? It feels like Vietnam. It's been hard, lonely, poor communication. I've been sexually out of hormone control, just dragging, heartbroken, confused, masturbation, limited on finances, slave for overtime, then fired, situations, shot, homeless, poor. There's some parts to this book that I may miss. But when it comes to save money, there's no playing around. I was taught there's a time to play and there's a time to be serious. Well, I've learned that many years ago when I was a teen, most time, I fought for my money that younger guys my age didn't have. I fought pretty damn good. Just because you fight over money doesn't mean you're gonna win. The first mistake is to fight over it. Money ain't worth shit, if you ask me. It's the people who have it. Money does rule others, or some people. My heart is silver. It had me running around for a while and acting stupid, doing stupid things sometimes, but I try and make up for those mistakes. Think, money is the rule over all evil. Has people doing some crazy things. That's why it's called dirty money. No matter how you make it, it's all dirty money. Who's worth talking to? I say, talk to UGK. Let them tell you. I still remember that all my life I've had enough of being the guy on the bottom. Like, let's say I'm a king somewhere in the underground. I came up with these big ideas and called a lot of shots and what to do and how still everything is trying to empower me. But I move on. Well, just like money. Let's say it's like this. Did you ever like someone or did someone ever like you? Wait a minute. Take a look at this book cover again, okay? You may continue to read. Did they offer you a large amount to stay or did you offer them a lot of money to stay? Think about it. On my block, that's how it has been up for sale. I'm selling a point, a reason for understanding. I told someone before, I'm not for sale, but I can be a good friend for a little while. But with me, do you think that what you have I want? No, I don't. If I need it, I'll ask. The only thing I want is your time and to get to know you. Most of the time, after you meet some people, things change. You just thought you liked them, but it takes some time. You want to know something. I am not gay, but I did like most of my male friends in Youngstown, Ohio, because they were nice looking to me, or some friends I had in Indiana, Indianapolis, not because they had money. I became international somewhere in time with sports, gambling, 659, baseball, pool in the years 2000 2010. I'm still going, I guess. The General or LT hood is coming out. I have many talents. Cash never made me. I'm good at most of those things. Gambling was pure luck, other than pool. Pool took some skill, and boy, did I let my nuts hang on that one. I make money, and I still can have it. I haven't lost the profession. Like I said, money ain't your friend. It's not love, it's temporary happiness. You ever seen people with all the money they need and still not happy with all of it? Once again, who's worth talking to? I feel like when this book is being published, I better be careful because, oh, I have a lot to say. I'm not going to stop after this. Let's say that fact is on the cover. That's right, person of my book. So be sure, that's right, be sure to read it. And I hope I wrote this well enough. It's going to get a little dangerous when this touches down in the bookstores. I'm going to have protection up my ass. I think I'm gonna need some bodyguards because I know they want to chop my tongue off in my hands, but I'm too tough for that to happen. Well, at least my ex-women will come to see Papa because you know he couldn't love you like I can, baby. So don't be afraid. I was playing this game for many years. I had a secret department that has been waiting to be published, and when time is right, a boom, you know. So click clack up and stay safe and be on guard. If the racist shit stopped, I can't tell. Sometimes many things aren't perfect for me and only me. I don't have baloney. The United States has all of it, and they still are playing when it's time to be serious. I know you know this one. Don't judge a book by its cover. Read it. I can see he hurt my feelings. No, you think you were hurt until you read what happened in my life. Oh, and there's plenty more that you want that than what I wrote. Would would you do if you was me? You couldn't and wouldn't have made it this far. The realest shit I ever wrote. I go against all odds. Love is enough to drive anyone crazy. But the truth is, how can you run away from pleasure? Yes, pleasure is something that will sell all day, but I'm not the one that's buying it. Maybe I will. For how much? That wouldn't be real love. That's like I pulled the rabbit out the hat, but I can't put the rabbit back in the hat. Ain't that a trick? Boy, that's funny. Who's worth talking to? And don't even go back to the page in this book and start talking to Big Mama. What an insult you are. I can talk all the way through this book. It ain't shit. Love is one thing, but bullshit is another. Man, I tell you, people got a lot to learn about a damn Adam and Eve. I see the same heaven, and if it was, it probably will have a ghetto. I'm speaking on the cobalt settlement as far as cash for the natives. I'm gonna tell you, it seems to me out of the US, out of us four brothers plus sisters, I see myself as an independent and more on the intelligence side, and something in all our lives is missing, and that's just how it goes. My brother, that's 7 years older than I am, is in prison. Part of the reason why is because he hadn't learned too much about self control, which is somewhat what I am going through, more of a masculine side. My opinion is this: when this book gets published, my biological brother plus sister will be staring at me and asking me, how many years have you been in the library reading? I'll tell them since I was 11, and that I had to find out what went wrong with our family lives, which my older brother would tells me mom lost her mind, and he picked me up, and I was in a pile of eight tracks. He said he called me Little Slugger as he was picking me up out the eight tracks. Yes, mom was in the Vietnam. Daddy died there. I found out that we weren't the only ones. I feel three of us that lost out on our family lives was because of an American war. I think Cherokees really fucked up helping the U.S. fight the Mexicans a while ago because they state in U.S. history about how some Cherokees have been eliminated and how going to get rid of them. And here I am reading it. And then what else trips me out is the wolf has gone extinct, but they mated them and kept them living. But for what? So they can kill them and steal more fur. That's rude. Man, I can't wait to see them during Judgment Day. When God says, sorry, I'm not going to let you come and destroy my kingdom of heaven. Well, who knows? We'll have to wait and find out.